Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome once again to the Final Cut. I've got an independent crime thriller for you today. It's called Where Sleeping Dogs Lie. Now this is brought to us by Josh Pierson, who wrote and directed a story about Jeff, who along with his brother and friend try to pull off a heist to come into some quick money because Jeff owes some money to a not so nice character named Bunny. Well, as you might expect, the heist does not go according to plan. In fact, it gets very botched, and we see how Jeff, his brother, and their friend try to get out of this situation that has just gone south with some money in hand, as well as their lives still intact, and seeing if they could get away with it without getting incarcerated. Where Sleeping Dogs Lie definitely has a spirit of a Quentin Tarantino-esque type of film. It's got that gritty noir feel. This is the underworld that we're seeing here. None of these characters are really great upstanding characters. In fact, Jeff, who's played fantastically by Jesse Jansen, he ends up being the leader of the trio for this heist, and the main reason why they're pulling off the heist, he's a dick in the beginning, and he's one of those characters that kind of grows on you, but at the same time, he's still not a nice guy, really. I mean, they do build a little bit of sympathy for him as the film goes along, but not a whole lot. He does warm up to you by the end, but not nearly as much as you would say a straight-laced hero. But I liked that. I liked that they went a different route with it, and you don't have all these really good characters in here. But likewise, his brother, that's a character where we don't have polar opposites, where one's really goody good two shoes and the other one isn't. Though the brother character, he's a little bit more straight-laced, but he's still got he's still got his darker side as well. And then their buddy Tim as well, who seems to be along for the ride and just completely out of his element, and he wants to be in this, but he just can't. Each character felt like their own. They felt grounded, and they played off of each other very well. It was an interesting mix of personalities. Now, the person who they're trying to knock off is played by David J. Espinosa. Loved his character, Bob, in this. He doesn't get a huge amount of screen time, but wherever he is definitely bringing some screen presence and some weight to the scene, and I loved his performance in here. We get a very short segment in here where we actually get to see the Bunny character. I have to make mention of Atim Udofia, and I hope I pronounced that right, and if not, I apologize, but she was fantastic in here as Bunny. I wanted to see more of this world and of Bunny, the character Bunny, because it really is a great building of a world, underground world that he has here, and that helps with that setup. Really helps you buy into all these characters and the things that are happening, and stay there for a while. And we have the story being told out of order. We play through flashbacks and things. We get to play catch up and how things got to where they are, plus a couple reveals and a secret motivational reveals for the characters, which I also did enjoy. There are going to be some unexpected twists in here, not like M. Night Shyamalan twists, but there are going to be some unexpected twists, I will say, and it does take a dark turn, though there is some dark humor in here as well, especially involving a certain kitchen incident with a friend of Bob's who stops by. So they work a bit of that dark humor in here. It moves along nicely. I really enjoyed the pace of this film. This is one of those films where you worry with independent crime thrillers, especially like this, to where it's going to go, you're going to get those dead spaces or really just static shots that go too long. But you don't have a lot of that in here at all. It moves along fairly well. And part of that is the direction, too, visually, especially with the opening shot in the cafe. It felt a little bit awkward, I'm going to say, a little bit different as we get sometimes close-ups of the Jeff character chewing his food. But at the same time, it was interesting. It pulls you in. You're like, okay, this is going to be something just a little bit different. The film could have probably trimmed up just a little bit in the runtime, but overall, I was very happy with Where Sleeping Dogs Lie. I didn't have too many problems with it at all. There were some spots where the audio maybe could have been fine-tuned a little bit better, but yeah, for an independent crime thriller such as this, I think they did very well with what they had, and it is an engrossing story that I think will keep you interested till the end, which does, again, take a dark twist, which was also put a smile on my face. So there you have it, folks. Where Sleeping Dogs Lie, I think, is worth your time. I'm not sure if it's out yet for public consumption, but as much information as I can down below on this movie. As always, please subscribe if you haven't already. I got a lot of great stuff coming up. And if you happen to have seen Where Sleeping Dogs Lie, love to hear your constructive comments on this film. And please check out our Patreon as well. We got a lot of great stuff there and a lot more stuff coming. So I thank you for your support. And until next time, remember, as always, keep that ticket stub.